അല്ല അത് പറ.
ഏത്? പിന്നിട്ടിരുന്നില്ല.
ആ Good evening, guys. Shall we start the session?
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
One second. Volume is very less. I feel like that. Yes. Very good evening. I'm warmly welcome to all of you for this today virtual sessions. Especially, I appreciate your time and commitment, especially in that end of long day. So, the topic of our today's session is personality traits and impact. Before I'm just to be start the sessions, I'm just to be follow some of the its greetings. That is also it's a personality traits. It comes to end of the sessions. Okay, so the today the topic is personality traits and impact. It's understanding how personality shape our behavior, performance, and relationship. So this sections it's focused on something that influence each of us, our personality. So every day we interact with people who think, feel, and behave differently. So some are naturally ongoing, I mean, outgoing, some are analytical, some remain calm under even some pressure, while it's others respond emotionally. So these differences are not accidental, they are shaped by our personality traits. So, in today's sessions, we will explore what personality traits are, then the major personality model, especially how the personality impact career choices, leadership, teamwork, decision making, especially impact of relationship. So this session is designed to help you to develop the self awareness, improve the interpersonal effectiveness, and understand how personality play a role in both academic success and professional life. So I encourage you to actively listen, it's reflect on your own experience and relate the concept to real life situations. So definitely by end of the sessions you should able to better understanding yourself and others, which is a key skills for future managers, engineers, and professionals. So let's begin the sections with on its open mind and interactive approach. What is personality? The personality can be understood as a constant pattern of thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. So that define how an individual interact with the world. So it is what makes each person unique. So even when people have similar backgrounds or qualifications, so the combination of thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, the thoughts, it's referred to how a person it's perceive or interpret the situations. Example, you take two employees receive the critical feedbacks. So one thinks, okay, this is an opportunity to improve, while another thinks I am being unfairly targeted. Yes or no? So maybe the feedback is same, but the perceived their person is different. That is thoughts. Then emotions, it's represent how a person feel in response to situations. For example, in deadline, yes, it's crunches, one student feel it's motivated and energistic, but another no, it's feel some anxious and overwhelmed also. So the emotions are also it's different to person. Then behavior, the behavior or the observable actions, if you simply says that the result from thoughts and emotions. Example, if in a group discussions an extrovert students actively participated, while on introvert students it's preferred to observe and it's contribute selectively. So these the three elements together shape the personality. The personality, it's not just what we do, but it's why we do it and how we feel while doing it. That is personality. Then relatively stable over time, the personality is relatively stable. It's meaning it does not change drastically overnight, but while people can learn new skills and modify the behaviors, they are it's core uh, tendencies remain constant. Example, a person who is naturally organized as a student is likely to remain organized as a manager. So even after promotions or its role changes, their preference for planning and structures remains. So however, the stability does not mean its life experience, educations, and self-awareness. It can refine personality, but the basic traits remain recognizable. So the influence how the individual respond to situations. The first, the stress response. During on exam or project deadline, a calm personality remains focused, while a highly anxious personality may panic. Then leadership style also, a confident and assertive managers take quick decisions, whereas a thoughtful and analytical manager it's consult the team before acting. Then it's a conflict handling. Yeah, it's agreeable person tries to maintain harmony, while a competitive person may confront issues directly. So the personality play a major role in the work behavior, the academic performance, the leadership effectiveness, and interpersonal relationship. So why understanding personality is important? Because the self awareness, the knowing one strength and limitations. Then it's a career choice, aligning role with our personality traits. For example, in you are in extrovert, so automatically you can choose the marketing field, sales field, like that. For example, you are that introvert, you can choose their analytical field. Yes, so that much of things, the career choices, if you want choose, you need their, you want to be understand about your personality. Then team effectiveness, appreciating their difference among team members. So we need their personality traits. Then it's leadership development, adopting leadership style to the people personalities. So example, extroverted, I previously tell na, it's analytical, so individual may excel in research or data analysis role. You can, it's very suitable for you. For extrovert na, you can choose their sales role, marketing roles, likewise. So if we can say in summary, the personality explain who we are, how we think, how we feel, so and how we act. So it's recognizing personality difference lead to better communication, stronger team, and more effective leadership. Okay, Vibin, do you have any doubt? Vibin Prabhakar? Okay. Next, major personality trait model. You know, the to significantly understand the personality, the psychologist it's have developed the models that categorize and explain personality patterns. Among the most widely used model is the Big Five personality traits. Its big five personality traits means we can simply say that it's ocean model. Yes, O for that each each letter having their expansion. So in shortly we can call it's a ocean model. So the big five model is one of the most significantly validated and widely accepted the personality teamworks. It explain its personality using five broad traits. It's present in all individual to varying degrees. The five traits or it's no it's a openness, conscientiousness, then extroversion, then agreeableness, then it's a neuroticism. So these are the things it's explaining here. It's openness, something is to experience some the creativity, curiosity, willingness to try the new things. Then consciousness also, it's expressing their discipline, organizations, especially responsibility. Then extroversion means it's sociability. These are the characters of the each factors. Then energy, active, that is extroversion. That is agreeableness, cooperation, empathy, maybe interest, that is also agreeableness. Then it's neuroticisms, it's that is it's emotionally stability with emotionally sensitivity, we can say that because that two managers may both successful, but the one score high on some it's structured, their style is different, but both are successful person, maybe their style is different. So one person is very openness, one person is very introvert also, but the both the personality is successful but based on their sector. That is here we can say that. So how we can find out, how we can go for this model, how helpful for find out. Yes, so while another score in high on openness, so the both succeed through different personality strength, each personality having their unique charactersness. So this model is widely used to organizational behavior, that organizational behavior, it is the wider one. How the individual behave inside the organizations, that is organizational behavior. Then leadership assessment, we can assess the leadership, for example, autocratic leadership, participation leadership, or free reign leadership, whatever may be. Each leadership having their unique characters. For example, that uh, orphanage, uh, home, or in kindergartens, like that, we need their friendly leadership manner, right? That in that area, it's autocratic leadership, it's not work out that much of sectors, right? Then, for example, in CBID, some secure, that is very confidential department, definitely in that department need for autocratic leadership. So every leader's assessment having their unique advantage, but it's based on their sectors. Then even the recruitment and academic research, whatever may be. But this big five models, it's helpful for you for identify the sector and identify the characters. So we can see in one by one, the openness to experience, that is, the openness to experience refers to the its degree to which one individual is it's curious. Something is curiousness, then imaginative, then creative, and open to new ideas and experience. So it's reflect how comfortable a person is with change, innovations, and abstract thinking. Then, high openness. The individual with high openness or creative and imaginative. Then it's curious and eager to learn. Then innovative and high willing to experiment. So these are the characters, na. It's the highly openable characters. Example, highly openable managers encourage the brainstorming sections, and it support trying new digital tools, and they are ready to take some business model, initiate their new business model also, because they are very creative, because they are very curiousness. So these much of managers, they are acting in their field. So in academics, such students enjoy the research project, case studies, interdisciplinary learning. Those who are having their high openness, yes. So the strength of this high openness character is, it's generate the new ideas, adapt easy to change. For example, they are very casually to handle the change management. Okay, today the principal is going, it's maybe the new principal is, tomorrow the new principal will come. For example, the department will announce, na, maybe they eagerly they are waiting for, yes, welcoming their principal. You just to the opponent person, for example, low openness person, automatically, it's a scared person. So whatever may be, they are not aware. The principal come, the new principal may be friendliness, may be strict, we are not aware. But whatever may be the changes means, they scared, that is low openness people. So the individual with low openness, or it's practical and realistic, even that conventional and traditional oriented, even it's prepare, always preferring their routine method. They are not ready to adopt their creativity, curiosities, even they are not ready for taking their challenges also. So the low openness employees always preferring their establish the procedure and standard of the normal or older one, traditional one. So in academics also, for example, taking na, the students perform in rule based project, not taking their challenged basic based product, I mean projects like that. So here also the low openness also having some strength is there. So we the risk level is very very less. Then you know that it's a already existing method, so automatically we are judgeable what is the result will come. So these are the small advantages also in their low openness. So the impact of openness, the innovation, adaptability, for example, you just to think that always maybe we are not aware you are highly openness people or you are low openness people, you only aware about that, right? But anyway, for example, here taking their two students, students number one, yes, he is openness student. Second, I mean high openness students character is there. Second one is low openness students, right? So you just to tell me which students you are mostly like, right? Any one of the students, please unmute, tell that answer. For example, Sarath, Aurum, I don't know, Aurum. Any of the students, please.
Yeah, openable person.
Yeah,
Uh,
why?
yeah, because we can interact with them too freely as a friend, as a
Because that is very
family. Yeah.
active, curiosity, innovative, right? So we are
Yes.
automatically to like such a person. Maybe we are low openness also, but we like the high openness person. Yes or no?
Yes.
But
Yes.
high openness person definitely they won't like the low openness person, right? So these are the differences there in that high openness as well as low openness. Thank you. What is your full name, Aura?
Ranjit Metamal.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Yes. So the impact of openness is adaptability, balanced team. So the innovations, especially if you take one workplace example, in a startup, right? The high openness employee drive the innovations, while low openness employees ensure the operational stability. So both are essential, of course we agree that, but in that competitive world, the corporate world, definitely we need their high openness employees. So the openness to experience determine how the individual approach the challenges, creativity and learning. So neither the high nor open, low openness is superior. So the effectiveness depends on role and context. So next, consciousness, that is, that it's referred to the degree to which an individual is organized, it's responsible, then it's disciplined and goal oriented. So it's reflect the how the well a person can it's plan control, it's follow their some task. So here also having their two consciousness, that is one is high, second one is low. The high people know it's organized and systematic, discipline, especially dependable, then it's strong in time management and planning. Because simply we can say is na it is a perfect person, that is high consciousness person. But just opposite in that low, but having both having some strength. For example, high consciousness person is there na, that is that people before examinations they are well prepared, they are submit all the internals on time, they are checking their marks and each criterias, they are before submitting their assignments to check their all the rubrics and model answer everything once twice to check, then before submitting during the examination time also, just to be before submitting their answer script, just to be check all the serial numbers, chapters, all the questions are completed or not, how we can utilize at least the last 5 minutes is there, how we can properly utilize that 5 minutes also. So that much of conscious disciplined everything is there in that high conscious person. But the low consciousness person is it's little bit different, it's flexible and adapted. If he simply says na, it is less structured in planning, then it's automatically to take it, it's very casual. Okay, we'll see if having arrear na, we'll see that next semester, because the lot of opportunity is there, why we want to be take care of that. Another thing is this is the age we want to enjoy, why so that much of things, okay, that much of characters in that low conscious people maybe. So but that low conscious people also having some strength. What type of strength na, adaptability to change. Because that high conscious people, it's not easily to take it everything, it's take it easy. For example, if you take that two character, the high conscious person, for example, they going to write the neat examinations na, they are prepared everything well, disciplinable preparations, everything is good. Maybe the questions may be tough or something na, they are not taking as a casual, it is always taking, they are very precious, everything they will getting some lot of complex everything, right? But in that is also it is disadvantage of that character. But what is the advantage of low conscious people na, easily to adapt to change, then to feel very comfortable. For example, the different situation also, the difficult situation also, they can easily to move. Then innovative problem solving, right? Because the disciplined people always try to solve the problem in the rules, regulations, procedures, legislation way. But the casual people just to be think that the if any problems will come na, they are just to be move on very casual manner, or just to think very smart and move on. So that much of characters in that low conscious, that is also having some strength. So what is the impact? So the, if you, for example, if you say in academics, right, academic success, the high consciousness person is there na, is one of the strongest predictors of good academic performance due to disciplined study habits. So the job performance also, it's conscious employees are often trusted with responsibility and leadership role because of their dependability. Then example, if you say in workplace na, in project management, the high conscious team members ensure the schedule, documentations, quality control, while less conscious members, it's contribute the flexibility and creative solutions. But anyway, the both the character, the both the personality having their offer, but where we just to be spoil our life na, it's interchangeability. For example, our character is it's low conscious person means we want to choose that type of project. Yes, which project having their flexibility, which project having more opportunity in the creative solution. So that much of project we want to be select. That's it. Apart from that, nothing. So the consciousness, it's strongly influence the performance, reliability, and long-term success. So while high it's consistency, balanced team benefits the both structured and flexible personality. Then extroversion, it's versus introversion. The extroversion and introversions, it's normally if you take our home na, definitely our brothers and sisters, it's different type of personality. If anyone home na, definitely it's, yes, the exceptional cases is there, but normally one person is extroversion na, one person is opposite of the introversion. That is, it's very good match for us, right? So the extroversion and introversion, it's described their where the individual draw their energy from, and how they prefer to interact with people and their environment. It is important to know that this is the it's a continuum, not a strict either or classifications. Extroversion also having some strength and introversion also having some strength. First we can see that extrovert, the individual with high extroversion, or it's sociable, especially it's it's a talkative person. It's an energistic and expressive persons. Whatever the feel, you get it now automatically immediately to express. That much of person is extrovert. Then the extrovert person always comfortable in group settings. They won't like for alone or something. They are always to prefer their group settings. Example, in classroom discussions or business meeting, the extrovert, it's readily share their ideas, initiative some conversations, the fun activities, initiative some fun activities, then always motivate others. But extrovert, it's extroverts often enjoy the role involving their client interactions, presentations, and leadership. But what is the strength of extrovert? Automatically, it's a strong verbal communications. They are good communicator. Then highly visibility in leadership role, especially they are very capable in the leadership role, because always the leadership want to be initiatives na. So they are perfect match in the leadership role. Then effective and networking and collaborations, everything it's possible for extrovert people. But introvert, it's just opponent of the extrovert. Yeah, the individual with low extroversion, yes, that people is called introversion. And the reflective and thoughtful, but introversion also having their very good characters, very good unique in nature. For example, deserved but focused, deserved but observed. Their observation skill is more to compare the extrovert. Then reflective, then it's their meaning, their focus is very thoughtful. Then it's it's preferring their meaningful one-to-one interactions. They are that introvert people does not like their group discussion everything, but anyway they are very capable to manage the one-to-one interactions everything. Example, the extroverted students may speak less in class but submit well researched, then it's well in advance to submit the assignment everything. So at work, if you take that extrovert now, they are very suitable in the role of Excel, analytics field. It's those the work role mainly focused on deep focus and careful decision making. That much of roles, it's very suitable for introvert people. So what is the strength of introvert? Because the strong listening skill, thoughtful problem solving, in-depth planning and analytics, everything. So what is the impact on the leadership? Because the extrovert leaders are often, it's inspiring, it's action oriented. But introvert leaders, it's calm, analytical, especially effective with proactive teams. So what is the impact on teamwork? The extrovert, energize the team and felicitate the communications. But extrovert, it's provide the depth, reflection, and careful executions. So balance the teams that include both types are usually, it's more effective and innovative. So the extroversion and introversions are different strength, not opposites. So effective leadership and teamwork, it's depends on recognizing and value both energetic participation and reflective contributions. Then um, agreeableness, that is it refers to the extent to which one individual is cooperative, empathetic, kind, concerned about its maintaining their positive relationship. It's This is also, it's a reflect how the people interact with others, handle the disagreements, and it's prioritize the harmony versus result. So the high agreeableness people na, it's individually, it's no, it's a cooperative and supportive in nature, especially empathetic and trusting and helpful to others, the high agreeableness people. Example, okay, the group project is highly agreeable student. It's ensure everyone opinion is heard and help the teammates who are struggling. So in the workplace, if you take na, such employees maintain the positive relationship with their colleagues and teams, client, especially their client also. So what is the strength of high agreeable people na? It's built trust and harmony, it's encourage the collaborations, it's enhance the customer satisfactions. The low agreeableness people, it's individual with low agreeableness is, it's a competitive, it's a critical and task focused, especially it's a direct in communications. So the low agreeable managers may challenge the ideas strongs in meeting to achieve the best result. So while this can feel the it's often to improve the decisions quality when managed respectfully. So what is the strength of low agreeable people na? It's honest feedback, and then strong negotiable skills, then it's focused on performance and outcomes. Because for example, maybe the teachers are low agreeable peoples, I can say like that, because mainly in the during the paper corrections, they are honestly to give the feedbacks, they won't give any partiality. But if highly agreeable people na, they are giving their importance to the relationship, not in the procedures, like that. For example, formal and informal group is there na. formal groups na always it's giving they are important to the positions, right? For example, 50 years the aged person working as a office boy, yes. That 30 years one person's working as a manager, definitely the 50 years, the age of 50, he or she want to be respect to the manager, the age of 30, right? That is formal group. But informal group, yes, for example, the age of 50, that person is it's a father, the uncle role or something. Old age people give always, yes, the 30 age, maybe he or she is a collector of particular district or whatever maybe. But in home, informal group, yes, definitely he or she, the age of 30, want to be respect to the aged people in the outside of the organization. That is informal group, right? So here, what is the meaning now? The high agreeable people giving their important to the relationship, not in the position designations. But low agreeable people giving their important to the uh, I mean designations, not in the relationship. That is the meaning. What is that impact of especially the conflict management? It's a high agreeableness people. It's promote the compromise and peacefulness of conflict resolution, because they are always giving important to the relationship, right? So that low agreeable people, it's help address issues directly and prevent the avoidance of difficult conversations. uh, so, what is the impact on teamwork? The agreeable members enhance the team morale. Yes, so the less agreeable members push the team towards higher standards and accountability. So, the effective team balance empathy with assertiveness. So the agreeableness influence how the individuals collaborate, resolve the conflict, and maintain the relationship. So the both high and low levels add the values when balanced appropriately in teams. For example, you tell me, anyone, please, you tell me which one is you are, which character you are. You are, it's a high agreeable people or it's a low agreeable people? What is your character? High agreeableness, it is always giving important to the relationship. Low agreeable people, it's giving important to the designations, positions. Whom you are? Vibin, Hamid, anyone? How the class go for in
I
lively?
agree. Yes.
Oh, you are Anu.
Okay.
Okay, Anu, you are working from where?
No, no.
Sorry.
I'm housewife. Hello.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so that's why you are saying that maybe I told now it's a personality traits. It's a overnight. It's not changeable, right? Because the continuous of the first slide, I told that very clearly. Because the personality traits, it's continuous forever. It depends upon our, yes, long term conditions, right? Because maybe always, that the homemakers, the housewife, even many, right, that much of people normally they are doing lot of sacrifice for their family, lot of sacrifice for their friends, right. So maybe some exceptional cases also is there, I agree that. But the thing is, maybe the personality traits, it depends upon their, our activeness also, right? Okay, then it's next. Netrotism, that is, that's it refers to the degree of emotional stability or emotional sensitivity on individual experience. It's reflect how the strongly a person react to stress, pressures, uncertainty, and negative events. Yes, high netrotism people, it's emotionally reactive immediately. For example, one person's, it's the person is little bit hit to you, right? Emotionally, yes, that is, yes, immediately to we just to be reactive. That much of people, for example, anything is happen, immediately we reactive in to compare the other. Some of the people, that it's a big rock also just to be fell down their head na, they are calmly to see like that, right? So that much of people also is there, that is less netrotism people, right? So this highly netrotism people is more anxiety, worries, and moods also, even the sensitive to stress and criticisms. Example, the high and netrotic students may feel extremely anxious before exams. Sometimes, that if announce the exam dates now, many people, it's getting fever. Yes, that much of people comes under the netriotism. Yes, then what is the strength? Because it's high alertness always. Yes, the reactive na high alertness, right? Attention, more attention, then emotional awareness. These are the advantage in the high netrotism people. But low means it's, always calm, then emotional stability people. Yes, for example, if we want to work in that very highest position, for example, IPS officer, taking that people na, that people want to be always in emotional stability people. For example, political people, definitely that emotional stability people, right? Whatever may be, yes, whatever the criticism is coming now, they want to be managed very calmly, quietly. Yes, that much of characterisness comes under that low netriasm people. Then it's confident and handling their challenges also, these people just to be managed. Then what is the strength of low netritism people? It's no, it's a effective stress management, emotional resilience, then stable decision making. These are the things are involved. What is the impact? The stress handling, high netriotism people, it's leading to strong emotional response to stress and uncertainty. Then it's enable the individual to stay focused and solution oriented. um, Impact on mentally well-being na, it's a high it's a neutrodism people is associated with higher stress level. Then it support mental well-being, confident, and long-term stability in the low netroidism people. So it's influence how the individual experience the stress and regulate the emotions. So the awareness, this traits help in building the coping strategies, uh, resilience, and supportive work environment. Then the next, impact of personality traits. So the personality traits, it's play a crucial role in shaping how the individual choose the career. Yes, so lead others, then build relationship and make the decisions. So the understanding these impact, it's help the both individual and organizations achieve better alignment and performance. The career choice and decision success also, the personality influence the type of work individual enjoy, perform well in, and it sustain the overtime. Example, high openness individual thrive in creative field like marketing, design, research, and entrepreneurship, right? Then it's a extrovert often the excel in sales, introvert perform the well in analysis role or analytical role. So the when personality align with career choice, individual experience, higher job satisfaction and long term success. Then leadership trait. So the personality traits strongly shape how the leaders motivate, communicate, and make the decisions. For example, the extrovert leaders are energetic, visible, and motivating. The introvert leaders are thoughtful, observe people, and focused, right? Then it's conscious leaders, it's emphasize the discipline. So there is no single best leadership style. I already told that the effective leadership depends on the context and it's a team needs. Then interpersonal relationship also, the personality affect how individually communicate, resolve the conflict, and the build the trust. It's a highly agreeable individual maintain the harmony and cooperations like Anu, right? Then low agreeable individual provide the honest feedback like me. Yes, because I told now previously the feedback, as a teacher I won't give any partiality, right? So I want to be just to be give the weightage of the based on their answer. So that is low agreeable individual. Then I'm always give that important to the designation, important to the designations, not in the relationship. So the high netroidism people, it may lead to emotional and sensitivity in relationship. Low netroidism people, it support the emotional stability and trust. So the understanding the personality, its a difference improve the empathy, communication, and collaborations. Then decision making also, the personality traits influence how the people analyze the informations, access the risk, and taken actions, right? So for example, openness individual explore the multiple options and innovative solutions. The extrovert make the quick as well as actionable oriented decisions. Introvert take the little bit delayed decisions, but it's a focused decisions. So these much of things, so the balanced decision making often comes from diverse personalities working together. So the personality traits shape not who we are, but how we work, lead, relate, and decide. So the awareness of personality impact enable better career planning, so stronger relationship, healthier relationship, and smarter decisions. Lot of companies using their big five models, because especially Google innovative and leadership assessment, the Google was personally assessment based on big five traits for team building, leadership development, and hiring for cultural fit. Then Unilever, that company, it's using for a big five model for the recruitment and graduate assessment oriented. The Unilever companies, it's integrate the big five assessment model in the graduate recruitment and talent development. Then IBM, it's using for talent mapping and performance oriented projects, because the traits such as the openness help the identify the employees adaptable to technological changes, while low netroidism people, it's ensure the calm performance under client or project pressure. Then Deloitte, PwC, both are, it's a tax related companies, but both are, it's a direct competitors also. Previously, 2 months before also, I'm taking one case studies, Deloitte and KPMG. It's a talent world war, right? That is also, it's a case study. It's related to the taxations. It's financial service companies. I hope that, did you remember that, right? So the Deloitte PwC, it is a tax related service, financial service companies. So that companies using their big five model, especially for taking their team and leadership development. Then Tata groups, these Tata groups also, it's using their big five model, especially for choosing their leadership and cultural building for their company. So the big five traits are relevant for global and Indian companies, especially using their recruitment, leadership and performance evaluations. Then finally, we conclude our today's session. The personality is a play a significant role in shaping the human behavior and life outcomes. So it influences the how individual think, feel, communicate, make the decisions and perform in academic, professional and social settings. Then it is important to understand no personality traits is good or bad, right? So each trait has own strength and limitations, so depending on the situations. And for example, high extroversion is beneficial in sales or leadership role, while introversion is the advantage in the analytical and research based role. So both the roles are most important, right? It's based on their sector. So the key to personal to professional effectiveness, the self-awareness, right? It lies in self-awareness. So when individual understand their own personality traits, they can leverage their strength, manage their weakness, improve the teamwork and leadership, adopt their behavior to different situations. Example, a person aware of the excuse me, aware of their high netrotism can it's a consciously it's develop these stress management techniques. So while highly agreeable individual can learn the assertive communication when needed. So in conclusions, understanding personality is not about labeling the people, but about its developing the awareness, adaptability, especially effectiveness in real world situation. I hope that this five big personality model, it's helpful for you for adopting their business, right? For example, this is psychological concept, right? Especially those who are very much interested in the HR, human resources, because that psychological concept we want to be implement in the financial field, right? In money, cash inflow, cash outflow, definitely we did not influence that role to the finance. That role we can't influence the purchasing, supply chain, logistic area, right? So this psychological concept especially we can utilize only for humans. So this personality traits, it's helpful for understanding our people, understanding our teams, right? So especially those who are having that MBA, why we just to be studying their MBO, especially for management courses, definitely we are becoming their good manager, or in future we start the own business, right? So that much of leadership people, definitely they want to be understand their people traits, right? So then only you can select the people, you can recruit the people. We can say that staffing, one concept is there. In management, mainly need for 5 functions, 5 role, right? Planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. The staffing is most important, right? Staffing means we can choose the right person, and we can, select the right persons in the right choice. We can say that right place. Yes, we can pick that right person, then we can place the right role. That is staffing. Yes. So in that staffing, we can go for effectiveness. Definitely we want to be understand their personality traits, which type of personality it's choose for which type of role. So this personality traits, it's helpful for especially staffing functions. Okay, I hope that this sections it's helpful for you. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, or you got it today sessions?
Yes, ma'am. I have two
Okay.
doubts.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Actually, this is the topic is finished, or because actually this is interesting topic. If it have any part in second or not.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Sir,
This is very
there is
interesting.
any
Sorry.
yeah, interesting topic actually. There is have any second part of this topic, or this is conclusion
Yeah,
finish?
if you want a lot of another thing is, that I didn't understand MPTI types of personality test also is there. That test also, it's very much interest helpful for us for choosing our specialization also, right? So that much of
Okay.
things, lot of interested things is there. If you want, we just to be extended for next classes also.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Ranjit. I am also little
Yeah.
bit scared because
Yeah.
what I was thinking now, madam, this is for very good, very interesting topic, but you are
Yeah.
getting more, yes, you are giving their very bold material, yes,
No, no,
content.
no,
I feel like that.
no. Actually, interesting one. That's why I checking there is have any part two or not.
Sure.
Another one,
Yes.
ma'am, that neuroticism. There is have two level, high and low. There is have any possibility of medium or something, because I check some. If
Actually,
I personally check, there is some items you can see in high, some
mm,
topic in the low. So there is have any medium level or not?
yes. Each all the things, not only for one netroidism, even all the things we can just to be imagine some medium level is there. This is for psychological concept, right? For example, you just to be take one question, right? You like, yes, black color or not? Yes, you like block or not? That is question. Okay, we having there two option, one is yes, another one is no. For example, neither, that options, that is medium level, that is neither. Yes, I
Yes.
50% I like black, or 50,
Yeah.
I don't like 50% in black. Maybe if taking their medium means you just to think that you like, na, definitely yes, madam. Yes, you don't like, na, it's no. If go for medium means that is oscillations. Yes,
Yeah.
in
Some situation
psychological way.
basis.
Sorry.
Some situation basis it will change, right?
That's
Sometimes.
why I'm saying that in psychological way, we don't have any medium. Yes. For example, if you go for research, that time 5 point scale, 7 point scale, we can say like that. In that 5 point scale, 7 point scale, now for example, very good, good, neither, bad, very bad. For example, when we have choose the neither, na, only for negative feedbacks. You like na, definitely you won't you don't have any secondary thought. Yes, I like, or I like, that's it. But when the isolation will come to na, that time it comes under the negative areas, that is psychology, right? So we like na, immediately we can say that positive. So that's why we don't have any medium in that, only for high and low, not in the medium. Because the normally in human behavior, if you go for isolation means, what is the meaning? That is that isolation comes under that low, not we are taking in the high pitch. Okay, which one is having their positiveness, that positiveness comes under that only for high. Yes, not in the isolation part. That is the meaning.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you
Yeah,
understand?
actually that.
I
Yeah,
again
actually
I
the.
want to explain, sorry.
Yeah, I understood. But actually, the high coming emotionally reaction. Sometimes we are attempting like
For
emotionally.
example,
Sometimes
ex-
calm.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
that is this. I'm saying that if you take that extroversion and introversion, right? For example, in I'm in medium. Some I'm in medium now. What is the meaning now? I'm in the introvert. Yes, extrovert. We didn't say that I am that medium, right? So that's why I'm saying that the psychological matter, not only for this, even if you take all the psychological questionnaires in that research part also, we can consider the medium is isolation is comes under that low, not counting in the high level part. Okay, another thing is, you know very well about that high low. Here not in the high means good, low means it's negative, not like that, right? Everything having their unique perspectiveness, right? So here we don't have any medium, but we can normally we can say that I'm sometimes I'm in medium, but normally it's won't accept that. Yes, because you having their high speaking skill na, so we don't have any optional, right? We can select the extrovert only, but that introvert only we can say that no, sometimes I am also acting as a extrovert. Yes, but you know that introvert don't have that much of options. We not necessary to take that much of option also, because the extrovert na, we can say that I'm always extrovert if necessary. For example, in seminar hall, it's one lecture is going on, that time he is acting as a extrovert. No, he's definitely to keep the calm, that is he want to be act as a introvert. That situation will decide, right? But we can't say that, right, I'm the introvert, right? So that is the meaning.
Clear, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, Ranjit. Another thing is, you having that syllabus na. I'm not aware which syllabus you having their psychological paper, because your team members only sharing their macro concept. Ma'am, can you please this sections? Can you please take the psychological related concept? That's it, that information I can get it. Okay, but you having suggested for next week you take that paper, that concept, or the that much of things you just to be recommended or referred na, definitely I will take that. Okay, I'm purely management faculty, so what are the concept, even finance, marketing, whatever maybe you can suggest, I'm trying to take that topic in very interestly. Okay, another thing is, whatever maybe the in between having little bit discussion, na, the sections go for lively. Otherwise, the one-way communication, na, I am also getting bored. Another thing is, this is not for direct classes, right? If direct classes, definitely we give some stories, we just to be face-to-face interactions. Sometimes we just to be encourage students. Sometimes we just to be asked the questions. Lot of some fun moment for 2 minutes. So the physical class is different, but in if you go for in online classes, now this is one of the advantage. Always I'm starting 1 hour, na, the ending the sections always one way communication, but the one way communication definitely getting bored. Another thing is the potential learning also, it's less to compare the discussion mode. So better you suggest their topics in well in advance. Okay, you just contact your madam, na, Adira, Aditya madam. You just to message to reach out them. Next week you need such a topic, so definitely they will, yes, they will give the chance. They will
Sure,
reach
ma'am.
out me. Okay. Yes, anything, ma? Okay, some people, Krish. Yes, he just wrote him chat box. Yes, exactly right, madam. Yes, that is, I hope that he is introvert. Okay. Yes, Krish, correct. Then anything else? It's okay. You don't have any doubt, please leave the sessions. We will meet next week. Okay. Have a nice day.
Sure.